Hello, I am Ruslan Nagornyuk and this is the fighting school Wu-Wei. This lesson we will teach you how to move effectively in wrestling or in any other kind of fight. So, we can move in different ways. Put your legs in this position and stand in front of the opponent. If he attacks me in front, I move a bit aside. I can move aside with legs put widely. So, 1 and 2. We move so, standing in front of the opponent. The second option. Put your left leg in front and move your left leg here or there. So, I can move and hit, move, hit, and again hit and move. The same for wrestling. With the lead leg, I can move here or there, so and so. I stand in front of the partner in this way. He pushes me and his task is to push me out of the working field. Put some boundaries to the field, make it of any size you wish. I will move and of course push him a bit with hands, not to collide with him. So, let's try. I can push him out of the field. It's a kind of a game. Push your opponent out of the field. The opponent does his very best to push me out of the field. Now I work with the lead leg. I move here or there. I will naturally lean very much on this leg. The partner pushes me. I must resist. And when I feel it's possible to move here or there and make a good throw. Let's try. Push him, grip him under the arm. Pay attention to the lead leg. Move aside and make a throw. As if going out. The opponent tries to push me out of the field, and I must resist him, moving only with my rear leg in this or that way. Keep on resisting, keep on, and then throw him. This exercise is for strikers to train their movements. Straighten your arms, join them. His task is to push me out of our restricted field. So, let's try. Push until I am out of the field. Repeat it again. Push me out. So, do the following with great concentration. Stand in front of the opponent in the same manner. Attack me and I push him aside so. This exercise can be trained with 2 or 3 attacking opponents at the same time. Very good as a warm-up exercise in the beginning of the training. Right now you must push me out and I must do my best to prevent you. Try. Yes, you can also try to catch me and not only run into me. So, push, and that's all. Well done. This time now with the lead leg. And again, push me. Again. So, push. Try one more time. Again. Only the lead leg must work. Now work with the rear leg. Push, Push. The partner in gloves must push me out of the field with pushing punches. Those punches are not usual quick punches, but they must be pushing. You can change your arms, work along a straight line. I stand in this position and try to move and look for the opportunity to hit. You can even try to make a good throw. It's good because the student must use correct punching technique while pushing so as not to fall. This time everything is the same. The partner advances towards me, my lead leg here or there. And again, everything is the same. The partner attacks and I move aside with my rear leg and hit him. This time, the partner attacks me with kicks, using mainly front kicks. I stand in the front position. He attacks me. I use blocks and move aside in this or that direction. The lead leg against kicks. Move to the left or right. The first common mistake. You tell your students to move in this position, and they, instead, run in such a manner. The task is to obey your coach's commands, namely, to move so, as though around the pit. Do not confuse and follow all of the commands, especially those in the beginning. Secondly, if it is said to move only with the left leg, then only the left one must move and be directed against the opponent. The next mistake. It happens that the student keeps the left leg in front, but he stands so. To begin to move so, because you yourself restrict your movements. Stand upright, the knee towards the opponent, and here you move aside. And the same from the back position. Always follow your coach's commands. The next mistake. It happens that when the opponent pushes, you let him take a convenient grip, and after, you cannot do anything anymore. You've got to hinder his getting a good grip. He tries to take a grip, and you keep the distance. Move to provoke him to make a mistake. The next mistake, when being in this position, you try to move. It doesn't matter whether you move with the lead leg or rear leg. You begin to move too early. You got to move only when the partner presses you hard and you get the good standing thanks to his efforts. Then all his weight, center of gravity, is shifted on your leg and just move aside to throw him. If you begin too early, he will quickly change the direction of the attack. It's also very important. Concerning strikes, if too close, you won't have enough time. If too far, the opponent will have time to change the direction of the attack. Surely, it's easy to do when he attacks. Get into the convenient position and distance. He attacks and you move here, then he will hit so. If in this way, so. Get into a needed distance and expect the possible attack. Concerning kicks, do not block very hard. The arm should block with a bit slipping movement, and the most important is to move aside. To avoid this, the partner is in the fighting stance, and you just block standing still. No. You move and block with your arm. Moreover, when you block with your arm, be ready to block another attack, but this time at your head. So, while moving, the arm and shoulder must be ready to block the attack. And even if you deal with round kicks and you move here, it's alright if your block is good enough to withstand the kick. I prefer to move from the kick. But the fights differ from each other, and the proficiency of fighters do too. The most important benefit is that if you train those movements following the scheme, paying equal attention to the movements of the rear and the lead leg, you will improve a great deal your ability to move in the fight. After 2 or 3 lessons, it will become a very difficult task to chase you into the corner or push out of the field. Train following the scheme, and at the very beginning you must follow all technical requirements, and your mobility will increase in falls and visit your technical arsenal. Of course, training the left and right leg, the left and right side. You will be able to fight with the right and left arm equally well. So, try and practice. The technique is interesting. The technique is also both quick and useful. So, write down your questions in comments. Put fingers up if you like the video. Subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.